competitive as anybody in the league, Kenny.
Yeah, you don't win 5 rings and not be competitive. It's impossible. And then I'm sure if you watched him in a practice or after practice or before practice, you see the intensity, you see the film work, you see all the work ethic that you see in the great players on an outward show that he doesn't always show, but he has inwardly.
Not only is he a superstar, but he's not a prima donna. He's never cared for his own numbers, and many times he's sacrificed money and points to get his team to the top.
And he has been a champion multiple times. That's it. Kevin Harlan's hanging out, and along with the rest of the 2K Sports crew, and he'll be talking about the game.
And he'll be talking about the word multiple.
Whatever.
You were getting it out. You're like multiple.
Multiple.
A 6'6" star from Argentina, Manu Ginobili. A 6'11" forward from Wake Forest, number 21, Tim Duncan. A 6'7" forward from San Diego State, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge. Starting at point, at 6'3" inches, number 11, 3.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Nets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Hansbrough in at the 4 spot. Inside, Jefferson has a wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The captain passes to Leonard. Here's the captain, defended by Batum, and that one's good. The captain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Walker. Jefferson, a screen on Leonard. Walker goes in. Again, the Hornets score.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Over in the corner, Batum. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Walker. The Spurs have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Here's Leonard, finished off the break.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Lin. His last outing, he had 8 points. That's good. Batum's got his first basket.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
The captain passes to Aldridge, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by San Antonio, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Lamb. No good on the three.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Green passes to the captain. Dishes it to Leonard. Here's the captain, defended by Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's the captain, and it's San Antonio with another.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
An interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Freak is second.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Now here's Parker after Jeremy Lin's miss. Here's the captain. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Hornets trail by 12. The dish now to Lamb. They set the pick. Charlotte no good that time either. And San Antonio has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins. You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
No good from the captain. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lynn dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Parker against Len. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And Leonard gets it to go.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. There's the pick. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Mills, who's checked in for the captain. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson is checked in for Kaminsky. Hansbrough comes in for Spencer Hawes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Lamb. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got Jeremy Lin, Jefferson is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 26 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Ginobili. Outside, Lynn. Walker in the corner. Back to Lynn. Charlotte moving the ball around.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Lynn with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Looking to get back on track here. Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Screen by Jefferson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Spurs leading by 17. Here's the captain. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 16 points for Freak.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's the teardrop. Lynn's shot is off.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Here's Duncan. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Duncan's got 6 in the quarter.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Lynn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He feeds it to Jefferson. Walker with a clean look. They get it back. Misses off the left iron.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Walker following the basket by Freak. And here's Walker. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Spurs. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Ginobili. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last...
And through the first.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. Sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio. Manu and Kawhi going out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's the captain in at the point.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
San Antonio with the ball, following the miss by Al Jefferson. And Leonard gets it to go.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
They set the screen, and he gets it to go. Lamb's got his first 2 points of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now here's Lamb. Jefferson setting the pick for Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. That's good. Lamb's got his second basket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The captain passes to Leonard. The 10-footer. And it's San Antonio with another.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Hornets have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's the screen. Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Walker from 12 feet out. Rebounded by the captain.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And Land drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The captain passes to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Good! 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Aldridge has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Screen by Jefferson. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Hornets. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Anderson gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Kid Gilchrist against Leonard. Kaminsky sets the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Knocked loose. For San Antonio, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Both teams will make substitutions. San Antonio with the ball. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. On the court for Charlotte, they've got Batum. Michael Kid Gilchrist out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. Taken away. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Manu has been getting it done. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
He hits both from the stripe. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Walker with the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Spurs have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's the captain.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Knocks it loose. Here we go, 1-on-1. Aldridge, the pass to the captain. Comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. Nine times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Right side Jefferson.
That's a wall.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he's good on the second. Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. To the inside. Pass to the captain. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's his 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And the Hornets making a change here. Collison's out there.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
The Spurs have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. The shot's good from the captain.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And Walker kicks to Hairston. Collison with a screen on Anderson. Here's Hairston. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. The shot's good from the captain.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
Dennis passes to Walker. Down low, Collison. San Antonio with the rebound. The captain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Can't get it to fall. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hairston against Anderson.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good. Mills, who's checked in for the Spurs. The Hornets also with the sub. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Hardaway. He hits both from the stripe. Here's the captain. There's the pass to Aldridge. Takes it off the glass. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
To the middle, here's Collison. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's the captain. The kick out to Anderson. Passes it to the captain. There's the feed to Aldridge. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the captain. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And that one's good.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Now, here's Walker. He dishes it to Hawes. Takes it from 10. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Kemba Walker.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the captain. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. All cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple-double game for him is a true mark of his consistency playing at the highest level.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.